Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with Aces and Adventures. We're going to be going ahead and playing some more Infernal Spiral, which is the new mode that just recently dropped. We're going to try it in fall. We got bopped last time, but again, it was sort of working in our detriment because we were trying to get the video done within an hour. But today we're going to play Shae Linn, and we're going to see if we can actually, focus up and, win one of these.
My technique yet improves.
So, I'm all about Shadow Emissary. It's pretty useful. Shadow Emissary allows us to get some bonus damage, but also gives us considerable crowd control in a number of ways. It's a little bit useless at the start of Infernal Spiral because we don't really start with a lot of cards that allow us to just use clubs to win. But we do have access to Shanks, which helps. And we can even use Thieves' Tools or even After Image to get clubs back. Unfortunately, we cannot use Obsidian Blade until it gets to Obsidian Blade Plus. The other way that we can go about this is Brigand and just go full on defense, because there's a way for us to buff our combat damage, which means combat damage is both attacking and defending. But I think we might go for Assassin here. Black cards deal +1 attack damage. I would, again, usually go for Shadow Emissary, but this just works on more. It can build into more of her abilities. I think what we need on this character is the ability to revive.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Alright.
Once more. This will be the key.
Pretty simple, and we only used one ability there. Oh, what do we want here? Shadow Duel is interesting. I don't know about these. Might go for Counterfeit +1 just to get up to Counterfeit +2. We might be doing that right now. It's just much easier to use. You use 2 cards. It has requirements, right? You need a diamond and a black suit. But that's still relatively easy to get, and it allows you to have a triple. Possibly even 4 flushes, so on and so forth. I think it's pretty good. Otherwise, Obsidian Blade is usually the upgrade that I would choose on her in Infernal Spiral, because it just allows you to wild any black card into an ace, and if for whatever reason we run into a situation where we need top decking, we can also utilize that. Otherwise, Speed of Shadow is also pretty good if you reduce the cost of it later. Thieves' Tools, also relatively good, while range +2. Shank replaces the cards, that allows you to cycle. She honestly has very good upgrades, but I think we're going to go with Counterfeit and try and play with that. I absolutely hate this fight. I think we're taking 2 damage here. We just have a bad spread on our hand here. So go ahead, take these, I guess.
I will end this.
Alright.
I'm not through.
I'll shank that. That's quite fortunate.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Let's not get rid of this two of a kind there for that. Add another ability. After image +1. That's interesting. I also really like blackjack, especially when you start getting to the point of like reducing its cost, which we haven't really looked at the map. We really should have done that before we started taking cards. We'll go ahead and we'll do that now. So what are our bosses? We have rock, which basically just means that we need to use higher value cards against it, otherwise we're not going to deal any damage. Keeper is very scary, but we can definitely utilize Living Mist against her. We have the heads, a little spooky, and then of course just Inverness. So, do we have access to a card shrine? It's very rare to actually see a card shrine here. Well, we're not going to have a card shrine before the rock, but if we're going to take out the keeper, we pretty much need to try and burst her down or make sure that she can't do anything against us. And if that's the case, I'd prefer more defensive stuff like blackjack. And it being HP instead is quite a good trait. Let me go ahead and look at reduced cost again. Remove 5 abilities. I don't think that that'll be necessary. I am not, though, seeing... well, am I doing it wrong? Is it this? That's remove ability. That's upgrade ability. Where's cost reduction? I want free abilities. There it is. It's the hand plucking the grape, or whatever you want to call that. So we have one here, so we can reduce it down to just 1 jack. Can we get another one besides that one up there? It's looking like it's just this one up here. I may be blind. It happens on a daily basis. So then if we're going this path, we're going to be able to upgrade an ability, upgrade another ability. We can hit this event. Events can be quite good. We can rest if we need to. Or if we're feeling at this point that we want to go over here and start removing some abilities, that could also be a potential get. We can hit this elite for an extra level before rock, which actually is probably the play, is to do that. So I'm thinking we're going to go over here, get this level. It might force us into another elite group encounter, but at level 2 I'm feeling pretty good about that, and we'll get a trinket out of it and heal before the boss. And then we'll consider if we need a buff or not. We probably need a buff. You should always get a buff. Anyways. Did I skip? I skipped the blackjack. Okay, I am a fool. Okay, that changes everything. Oh dear lord. Why? Oh man. The typical bits fuck up. Okay. Make that cost just a diamond. We're gonna make counterfeit free.
Talon's ready.
Okay, after image, give me my pair of 9s back. Go ahead and get rid of these. Let's do this.
I'm not done yet.
Might as well just pop you. A little sad that we used our Joker for that, but we don't really have any tough fights coming up. Okay, so now we've got to be actually... Contract is quite nice, especially when you start upgrading it, but I think this might be Twist the Knife. just to sort of help burst stuff down. And now that we don't have, well, any of the cards that we technically want, I think that Twisted Knife Plus is 2 damage plus redraw cards. That's quite significant, especially when we're already dealing like a heck of a ton of damage. But I think it might be after image. I don't know how that works actually with cloned cards. We'll grab it just for that purpose. Anyways.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Well, we have 2 queens. I'm liking this.
My daggers will sing.
Don't really need to do after image right now. Yeah, sure, I'll hit you with that.
I will end this.
I guess I'll use a king. And it doesn't matter if you block me because we have access to Shank. Alright, we're going this way. Obsidian Blade 2 is exceptionally good. You can also use Coiled Viper. Not quite sure how good that is for us at the time, as of right now. Sleight of Hand is always good. Sleight of Hand Plus is incredible. Obsidian Blade 2 might be the ticket though. Because then when we get to remove, we can just remove a normal Obsidian Blade. Especially if we're going to make counterfeit free, like, that's just an incredible combination. Bat Swarm, you're new. It summons when they successfully attack and summons when these die. So what is... Well, that's out of play. So what, we just got to deal with 7 of these? With Heartseeker, gain 1 offense per heart in our hand. And they're relatively easy to kill. Okay, they're just annoying. I can deal with that. Interesting enough, this pretty much kills. And after our next level, that's also going to be unblockable. Okay.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Okay. That works.
My daggers will sing.
So all we can do is block here. That should be fine.
And this will be painless.
Should be A-O good. We'll get him with that pair. We'll dual wield and just use a 5 on you. Because we have the safety of the Shank. we are going to take sharpening. Thief is also feeling pretty good here because we're pretty much just using cards to successfully attack, and so it would allow us to cycle through our deck quite well. But we don't really have anything that I feel is like too explosive that we'd want to constantly draw more abilities. I could definitely see taking this though, but I'm feeling sharpening is the play here. And it's just to make our cards just better. Like being able to use aces to beat aces, kings to block aces seems pretty good. I could also see critical chance because we do have access to, oh, we don't. We would need Obsidian Blade +1 in order to turn any spade or black suit into a ace, which is jack or higher, and that would allow us to deal a lot of damage. Anyways, we're going to take sharpening. My apologies. Get another ability for us. Nightblade? Absolutely. I am all about that.
Time to strike.
It's the kind of explosive damage that I was just talking about that we didn't have. What do we got? Oh, what are you? Enemies with drowning deal damage equal to the number of rounds that have passed at the start of their turn. Interesting. And you guys don't have block. This guy needs to die like yesterday? My only problem right now is that I can deal a lot of damage here, but what I think might need to happen is this. I would rather deal with defending against these guys than having to just take damage because reasons. Honestly, it was probably safe for a while, and that was a bit unnecessary, but, well, we're just taking damage here. 4 damage, in fact, because of powerful attack. Well, I really don't have anything to do besides use Shadow Snake, which doesn't make sense because we have a rest coming up.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Okay. Bidip. Might as well use our kings, really. Like, yeah, technically we would want to, like, use black suits because they allow us to deal more damage. But this will be good enough. Nice try. We win ties. Okay, this is going to have to be an Obsidian Blade to block. Just kidding, I win.
I will end this.
And then that'll do enough. We are not going to twist the knife. Alright. I think we're fine with Trinket. Give me something to do. Your spades gain wild range +1. That is huge on us.
Time to strike.
Towel again, huh? Well, now our spades don't deal damage to this man. Oh no. Do we have anything good here? Some 4s. 4s are nice. And a 10. Hold up. Hold up, we've got some cheeky shit. And get rid of you and you. He's gone insane?
This will be the key.
Wait, he's good?
For the outs.
I actually could have done that and twisted the knife and the towel. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Anyways.
My daggers will sing.
Okay. That's annoying.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
I'd really rather keep this open. But I don't have a guarantee win here. That was risky. Alright, give me my short rest. An ability. Well, there's Blackjack. Look at that. But I'm thinking we're Nightblade now. We just shivin' people. They call her Shank Linn.
I will end this.
Let's go. Alright. Is this technically... Hold up. No, it doesn't care. Alright. Alright.
I'm not through.
Lots of high value cards eaten on that attack. That's pretty damn good. Everything's coming up aces. I gotta stop letting the game decide like what's best for me whenever there's a flying enemy. I waste so many turns doing nothing. Oh no.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, the best thing about sharpening is being able to throw aces for free. Here, though, we're going to take another 2 damage. We're going to have to be okay with that. So go ahead and take... Oh, we can block with a king because we have sharpening.
Time to strike.
Because it was wild suit queen. See, that's the thing, though, is that the other times the game actually does know what's best for me. Feeling pretty good about that. It's a shame that we're so far off of a, Well, if we give you wild range +1, then we got 2 aces.
This will
Why
be
not?
the key.
Like, there's literally no reason not to, besides to keep, like, stuff in our hand. Now, equipment versus a buff, that's tough. Equipment's actually, like... That's pretty good.
I feel sharper.
I think with what we got here... Almost unrelenting darkness? Or we can take dim mock just to pretty much like offset the whole idea of... What am I even trying to say? We currently want to use black cards to attack, and that really helps us out with cards that we're already setting up to attack, but then when we get to our defense, we usually have red cards, and our black cards don't do +1 damage anymore. So dim mock offsets that pretty well. Wake of Feathers could also just be us solving defense. Like, there's almost no reason not to. And then Unrelenting Darkness is pretty much just you win fights. We don't have a lot of card costs in this deck either, so maybe we don't need Unrelenting Darkness. But it's also pretty good to get your cards back to set up the next turn, because you know exactly what you have. I think we're honestly going to take Wake of Feathers here. I've talked myself out of it. We are still going to reduce the cost of an ability, and then we're gonna obviously hit this elite. I would like a consumable over another ability. Our deck's getting quite large, and we have not taken any... Well, I mean, we could take this removal here. I'm looking at this event and how game-changing that could be, and then we also get to remove 2 abilities on our way through here. So that's what I'm thinking that we're gonna do. Another after image +1. Like, come on, man. Do we have... Not skip. Whew. Almost did it again. Do we have any upgrades? We really don't get any upgrades because upgrading Nightfall... Here's one. It's a little late. 2 here. Nightfall upgraded just makes all of your red cards wild suit black, and it is crazy. Like, it's broken. Like, consider the event that allows you to turn, like, say, your clubs into spades, or completely removes a suit. It does, like, both of those together. It's insanity. So we're going to take Nightfall. It's pretty good for us, but honestly what we're looking for here is just to upgrade it into Nightfall +1, turn it into a buff, install that buff as soon as possible, and then just absolutely laugh at everything.
Talon's ready.
Well, we're certainly not using it now. We almost have a flush too. That's the sad part. Our hand honestly can't do anything. You know what? We are actually going to use Nightfall. And the reason we're going to use Nightfall is because we need to make this... I don't have to make that a spade in order to get the wild range +1. Okay, never mind. We're fine. It's still wild though, so we might as well make it a spade so that it does more damage. Oh, I can bring him down. Okay. Yeah, don't mind my 3 of a kind. And here we're pretty much going to have to... And that's till the end of the turn? Until your next turn. Holy Lord. Anyways, we're going to have to eat this and just pray that Wake of Feathers takes care of us. We can tie that, but I'm not sure I want to tie that. Oh, it's going to do 0 damage anyway, so whatever.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Okay. Overdraw top 2. Oh, we no longer have that available. Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, this is a pretty hard fight for how we're set up. We honestly could die here. This will at least block.
I will end this.
Counterfeit sounds great. I really don't care to do that. I actually want to split up my attacks here. Dual wield.
Not through.
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Time to strike.
What do you mean? That's a heart? It's red? It's every card. Don't you lie to me. Oh, game. Just end this fight, please. I'm sick of dying. Let's reduce the cost of Nightblade. I believe this gets rid of the... Actually, yeah, we don't want to do that because this gets rid of the card, not the attack requirement. And that's something we don't want to do. So I suppose we could reduce the cost of Speed of Shadow. Pretty good. Or Obsidian Blade +2. That way we just wild any card in our hand. That makes it much more appetizing, to be honest. Do we get another cost reduction on our way to these? Not really. We don't see another cost reduction ever. So Counterfeit's going to cost a diamond for the till the end of time.
You are not fit
Joke's
to
on
fight
you, we
my
don't have a
shadow.
buff. We desperately need to cycle this hand. That is a straight.
I have you now. Time to strike.
Spade Mastery.
My daggers will sing. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Alright, consumable. What?
I can use
That's
any
crazy.
weapon. Ay,
Oh my god, this again? So they managed
I
to
will put this
nerf
to
this
good use.
patch, but -2 max ability hand size is not enough, in my opinion. This is still one of the most busted events in the game. Okay, that's healing. Remove an ability from our deck? Yes, please. I really don't want to see normal after image. Thieves' Tools is also not really helping us. They're probably helping us less than after image, so we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of that, I think.
I will end this.
Alright. Spell Shock, what does this do again? You suffer 1 damage when you deal ability damage. Well, joke's on you, I don't have any abilities.
My daggers will sing.
Huh. We're fine. It's just a bit nasty. Now we're not fine. We are actually about to die. So, if you would not mind, what do we need to get marsh walkers off? We cannot. I've been robbed?
Not enough cards.
Hmm.
I'm not done yet. This will be the key. Surrender, and this will be painless.
Good lord. I'm legitimately fighting for my life here. We are not going to use twist the knife, thank you. Thieves' Tool literally saved our life and we're getting rid of it.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
We have 2 of those, so we'll take them. That does put us in an awkward situation because we need a lot of black suits for our abilities. So basically what's going to happen is we get set ourselves up with the gamut here. Or we risk a 10 that also beats Jack's. So there's 2 cards that can beat us. And if we get this, we can maybe start rolling. Certainly a risk. That's an ace. Huh, okay. Well, what else are you gonna do? There's nothing we can do here. We gotta roll for our life. You succeeded?
Talon's ready.
All right. Awkward.
Time to strike.
Okay, can we do anything? Not really. Was there a diamond there? Ace of diamonds. Yes, after image us. Feeling good about that in general, honestly. We have normal obsidian blades, so honestly we have like a full house and can just absolutely murder people. But just for funsies, let's do it like this. That's rude. That's like hecka rude.
Talon's ready. I'm not through.
That fight was definitely harder than it needed to be. Choose an ability to upgrade. This turns it into a buff while all your red cards into black cards. Incredible. Give it to me. I'm definitely liking Nightblade +1. Deals 3 attack damage twice. Contract seems like it's going to be necessary, though. We really need to figure out a way to heal if we somehow don't die here. But I feel like the way that we don't die here is by using Nightblade +1, because we're going to draw it the next turn. Especially since we don't have access to Nightfall. Sleight of Hand +1 is also pretty dang good. Allows us to remove from any enemy's combat hand. Oh man, we're gonna go Shanks. Let's do this. We have the revive. We just don't want to use it here. And all of our abilities cost HP.
End this.
I wanted that. You're flying. Honestly, I'm debating if it's just better for me to let you attack me.
Do your best to survive.
Sharpening, putting in some real work here.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
I will heal. I think we heal. Then this gives us safe attack.
I guard the veil.
It's going to be 1 HP either way. We might as well deal damage to them. Same plan.
Time to strike. I'm not done yet. I cannot let you pass.
Okay, roll for our life. Failed. Alright.
Surrender, and this will be painless. Second bang. My sword parts mountains. You have proven worthy.
Little annoying. We got our buff, so we don't want that anymore. So we definitely do equipment. Heart scan wild range +1. Holy lord. Okay. So we're basically Layla. Shae Layla? Shillelagh? I don't know how to even go about that. Anyways, the rest of this should be relatively simple. I think we want this event. Otherwise, is there anything of note here? Upgrading more abilities actually could be quite useful. It might honestly be remove inability, event. This buff is useless, but it gives us an upgraded ability here and the event. Otherwise, there is a reduced cost here that I like. That could get our counterfeit going. We also go to a merchant, which is relatively free because of the fact that, you know, we redraw our hand every time. 2 reduced cost. Okay, no, we're going up here. When you activate an ability using a 4, return it to your hand and it is free to cast until the next turn. What?
A knight.
I'm sorry, what? I actually really like the idea of shuriken. I really like the idea of shuriken. But I don't know if it's actually, like, good. Because we don't see any removal until like here. Then we can grab some more removal there. I think that we got cards that deal more damage than Shuriken. Upgrading Sleight of Hand might be notable. I honestly think we skip these.
Time to strike.
Oh, this fight. Fun. Hmm. A little rude. Yeah, our hearts are crazy right now. Because they get the benefits of being both hearts and spades. Like, that is nutty.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Like, I legit don't know how this goes bad. Like, now that we have Nightfall, like, all of our cards have wild range +1 at least, except for clubs. Clubs is literally the worst, like, suit in our deck. If we had the ability to remove any suit, it would be clubs. But our hearts being double is almost just worth it. And this, in combination with sharpening, means that we just win fights. It's really not okay. Oh my dear lord.
I am not through.
Please, he's just a boy. Excuse me? Yeah, we're gonna get bopped here. They finally got us. But we dodged it. Woo!
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Alright. I can just blow somebody up. Let's actually go ahead and counterfeit before we do that. And the reason behind that is now we get the after image. And that's another attack, baby.
I'm not done yet.
It's gonna have to be pretty dang good. How does this work, actually? I don't know, but blackjack sounds incredible. I would actually be willing to take blackjack right now. Why would you do this to me? No, I'll take damage. It's the one thing that we actually don't want.
About those leaves.
You deal +1 combat damage with cards that have had their suit or value wilded. Are you kidding me? What?
A fair price.
How is that all? Yes, I will take your glass shiv in exchange for these shivs.
Time to strike.
Idiot. +1 combat damage.
Hush now.
Flap.
My daggers will sing.
Oh my good lord.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to that point where we're ridiculous. I don't need to reduce the cost of that. Yeah, honestly what we're looking at now is just getting cards for free. So after image +1 and counterfeit are the two things that we want to reduce the cost of. We'll start with after image.
Time to strike.
Always punished. I actually I don't want to. Yeah, because 2 of these are enough to kill. I'll go ahead and redraw. I suppose I do need to, like, you know, dual wield or something like that. Alright, that's 1 down. We might as well heal. Can beat you with 5s. Can beat you with a king.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Alright, give me that Nightblade. Lap lap. And then dual wield me. We'll attack with 2 10s. It's another kill. Give me those 10s back. Oh my good lord, let's go. Oh, come on, we almost have this. We are nowhere close to having this. Alright. Guess we're speed of shadowing. So those freaking clubs, man, I tell you. Well, I guess if we're gonna get bopped, we might as well get bopped like this. Or are we? Get stuffed.
I will end this.
Alright.
Second fang.
Counterfeit for free? Mwah.
Time to strike.
Okay, we can't take a single hit here, otherwise we die, because these enemies have long fall. They also have second phase, which is annoying. You know what? Counterfeit the wild card. There's got to be an easier way to go about this. That is not enough.
Hush now.
We're going to take you out of the picture. I would really rather not use all these cards. How long does this last? Until the end of the turn, so we might as well use them, I guess. Alright. Spooky.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Alright. We need to kill you. There we go. Since that's technically 2 queens, please give me those back.
I will end this.
Definitely a fan of what we got going on here.
Hush now.
Oh wait, I should be turning those into 4s. This whole time I've been a fool. I can get behind create an opening. Card Shrine. Do we want to do any funky stuff? Giving a wild suit to this 6, maybe, but really no. So we'll just remove an ability from our deck. There's got to be something that we don't like seeing. It might honestly be Nightblade +1. I don't think that that's the case, though. Speed of Shadows are pretty good, but it's like probably the worst card in our decks right now are these Shanks. They lasted us quite a while, though.
Talon's ready.
These fucking guys. Okay, we just got to get a kill right away. That's pretty easy, right? Boop. 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 Yeah, pretty easy. So you know what we're going to do? Go ahead, counterfeit that. And we only need 3? Dual wield.
Bang.
There's another one. There we go.
Time to strike.
Oh man.
Hush now.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that was a boss battle, guys. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Thankfully, the rest of this shouldn't take that long. What the frack? Okay, yeah, it won't take long at all. What path are we taking here? Removing another ability sounds nice. Maybe this event? Remove event, another consumable, just in case? Remove event consumable. Overdraw means nothing to us. Adding an ability, I think we're fine. So I think it's something like this. If I fail a defense, I lose a buff. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. I forgot about transfer life.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, we're feeling pretty good about this. We're feeling exceptionally good about this.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Alright. Turn yourself into a 4, please, so that I can get this back. So, what exactly does this say? When you activate an ability using a 4, return it to your hand and it is free to cast until the end of turn. Oh! They really do be calling her Shank Linn. I've been a fool this whole time. Remove 10s and jacks from your deck. That's actually quite spooky. Especially since we have blackjack. Ooh. And then we get stuck with all the low suits? No, I don't think that we can afford to do that. Yo! Do we want to remove 5 abilities from our deck? Create an opening is good. Blackjack is good. After images are good. Night Blades, honestly, pretty dang good. Nightfall, we have that equipped. We want that. These Obsidian Blades are pretty good because we can use them on any red card as well. This is pretty much like how we're winning defense. And then we have Wake of Darkness for like extra defense. I guess Speed of Shadows, we really don't use these. Like, they get awkward to use sometimes. It does save us sometimes. Like, it's very hard to get, like, consider getting rid of them. No, I think we're good. Give me that consumable. That's moderately useless.
Ready.
So what if I were to bop you? Nullified Dark. I'm a fool. I'm trying to make sure that they wild so that they deal +1 damage.
I'm not through. Surrender, and this will be painless.
Can't stop that one, can you?
I have you now.
Nullify this. I think we can get rid of 1 Speed of Shadow. Nightblade +2. Oh man. We'd get it in the boss though. Hold up. Oh, this elite group encounter. My bad. I'm a fool.
To fight my shadow.
Well,
Second fang.
look at that straight. They ruined my straight. Now let's see here. This is a wild card. This can go to queen. This can go to queen. That cannot go to queen. That is our problem. Looks like you actually turned useful. Let's go.
Time to strike.
All right. Blackjack. Dead.
Hush now. My daggers
Dual
will
wield.
sing.
Shiv.
Ah,
That's useful.
I will end this.
I just realized that if I had actually wilded my cards, that would have worked. This really should just work on cards that are wild because, I don't know, at least wild suit. I don't know, like technically speaking, that's not how that works, but... Oh, man. And I'll get rid of some bad cards. Yeah, we'll just dodge it.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
And let us see if we cannot murder this. Oh, well, there it is. I don't know why it's dealing that much damage, because everything's actually wilding. Yay! Look at that! It actually did something good for once. Well,
I have you now.
alright. That took just over an hour, which is pretty good considering that we had some fights that took like 12 ages. How long did that actually take us strategic? We did everything though. It was an S! It actually only took us 36 in-game minutes. Turns out we're cracked. Or, you know, Shae just murders everything real fast. Anyways, let's get through all these. Vlad's daggers. Those sound new? It's gold at level 1? If you're under half HP, gain Siphon until end of the encounter. At which point discard abilities, shuffle your ability deck, then draw 3 abilities. I'm sorry, there's no downside? Like, that's... that's insane. I need that for my deck that uses, what is it, Shadow Rush? Like, every 3 turns? That is absolutely nutty. What the heck is this thing? Anyways, +1 in combat damage against adjacent targets. Seem nice. For those of you who don't know, Shae actually has poison cards now. And they're good. Frostblade. How many levels did we gain? Like, I know it's fall, but goddamn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies when target is defeated. Remove if you defeat another enemy. Okay. We will not be playing Winter right now. Anyways. Yeah, like that was absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you guys. Feel free to leave any feedback down below, be it comments, questions, concerns, misplay alerts. I want to see them down there, and until next time, we'll catch you guys around.